Today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to identify candlesticks, trends, swing highs, and swing lows. When looking at candlesticks, you need to make sure that you can understand their opening price, their closing price, as well as the lows and highs, which are the same for both types of candlesticks. You have green, in most cases, bullish candles, and red, in most cases, bearish candles. As you can see, the open and close for both candlesticks are inversed. Reason being is because for bullish candles, they go up, open, and close. And for bearish candles, they open and close downward. Highs and lows are determined by where price has been. So, for a visual example, in this case, this bullish candle will have had opened, came low, came all the way high, and closed, thus forming our bullish candle. And for bearish candles, price would have had to open high, low, close, thus giving our bearish candle. Now these little black stems that you see protruding through both candlesticks are the candle's wicks. And normally the wicks can be represented as either the lows or the highs for every single candlestick on the chart. That just represents the individual candles, high and low. That doesn't account for swing highs or swing lows. That is something I will get into right now. Now, on the right side of the chart, we can see our trends. We have a bearish trend, and we have our bullish trends. And this funny looking thing right here would be called accumulation. As you can see, we have our three trends that make up the entire market: bearish, bullish, and accumulation. Now, inside of these trends, we have our swing highs and our swing lows. So that is a swing high, swing high, swing high. The same way this is, and this is. Swing low, swing low, swing low, swing low, swing low. I believe you get the idea. Just because we are in a bearish trend does not mean these aren't highs. If you visualize it, price had to have come up to create this high, and then down to create this low. High to create this high, down to create this low, up to create this high, and vice versa. Price had to have came up to create this high, low to create this low, up to create this high, and down to create this low. Now, in accumulation's case, there are a ton of little swing highs and swing lows, but we don't really count these tiny ones that are inside. And especially if price is in accumulation, we don't want to be doing anything, right? Price is going sideways. we don't want to do anything. We want to be in the market when price is moving down or up, bearish or bullish. If price is accumulating, that basically means it doesn't know where it wants to go. It's building up liquidity, which is a term for another video. But accumulation will have, oh, my apologies. Accumulation will have swing highs and swing lows. Now, for realistic chart visualization, you can see here on the 5-minute time frame, we have swing low, characterized by price coming down and creating the lowest point has ever been, and price coming all the way up and creating the highest point of where it's ever been within this range. As you can see, visualized, you can kind of see how price looks like this. It's kind of strange, but you get the idea. This is the lowest place price has ever been, and this is the highest place. Reading our swing low and our swing high. Now, would this be considered a swing low? Correct. Would this be considered a swing high? Temporarily. Until it gets swept out or taken out in the form of a liquidity sweep. That is something I will go over in a following video. But the swing high of this range would be right here. As you can see, there is no interruptions yet, so this holds. This is a swing high that has been held. These are all swing highs that have been interacted with, as you can see. Swing high was formed, got taken out by this. Swing high was formed, got taken out by this. Again, these are terms and interactions that are a little bit more advanced, and I will get over them, or I will explain them in a future video. But those are the key concepts for anything, and this would be a swing low. This is the lowest point price has been in this entire range. These would also be considered swing lows until they get taken out. A swing low is characterized by a low that is still intact and is the lowest point price has been. Just like these. These have never been interacted with, which in turn creates pools of liquidity where price may eventually come down to and possibly reverse. And that is your quick lesson for today. On candlesticks, trends, swing highs, and swing lows. Thank you so much for watching.